You're gonna start over. Hi, welcome. I'm Taylor, and I'd like to share some life fundamentals that I've come across to help optimize your life. These can be simple and customized to your specific lifestyle. Implementing these things will make sure that your basic needs are met while still leaving room for achievement above and beyond. By implementing these things, you're setting yourself up for success today and for the days to come. I can make a whole video on each of these categories, but I want to give you a general rundown of them in one so you can get a good idea on what a day might look like for you. I am no routine queen yet, but I am onto something. I'm about to share 7 things that will make massive shifts in your reality. Giving yourself this time earlier in the day will help you set the pace for the rest of your day. We are all striving for different things, and as always, I am doing this work alongside of you. So let's get started with number 1, mindfulness. We need to give our mind space to do what it needs to do. Unless you like walking around all blocked up in there. Some of the ways that you can practice this are write things down. What you'd like to accomplish, what you're grateful for, dreams you might be caught up on. These are all just examples. You don't have to complete all of this every single day. Give yourself some space to breathe. Let your body expand. Take deep breaths, bringing oxygen to the parts of your body that probably have not gotten this much expansion in a long time. If you're having disruptive thoughts come up, tell those thoughts, no thank you right now. Release any thoughts that might be holding on. Bring yourself back to your breath. Focus on it moving in and out of your airways and how your body is feeling. You're welcome to have a piece of paper to jot the relentless thoughts down so that you can address them at another time. Giving yourself this space to just be is such a gift. A lot of us are taking shallow breaths and thinking about a million other things throughout the day. We can train our brains to do different things, giving us space to feel relief and peace. You can do this multiple times a day, whether it's for a minute or an hour plus. I'm telling you, you're going to feel different. There can be times that this feels frustrating. That's part of it. It's a muscle. Which brings me to my next point, movement. This can range from walking around the block to climbing up a mountain. Whatever your heart desires. Yoga, swimming, MMA, sports, cardio, HIIT, dance, kayaking, fishing, you name it. Just circulate that blood. This is also circulating oxygen throughout your body, giving you more capacity for energy and focus. But you're also strengthening your muscles so that eventually your mobility allows for much more variety in your life. This isn't a talk about getting fit. This has everything to do with how you feel and your quality of life. So much of our function in our body becomes stagnant when we sit around and don't give our bodies the tools that it needs. We have to move the stagnant out and the fresh in. This can also be said for the things that we consume. That's right. The next category is eat. Make your favorite foods at home, make things for on the go, enjoy home-cooked meals, have it at the ready, or if your style is to run around and buy things at the store on the go, that works too. I'm not here to tell people what they can and can't eat. Every single person's body is different, and different foods affect them in different ways. I think we can all agree that when we eat foods with little to no nutrients, we don't have as much productive energy as we would like. Now, if you're about to pass out from hunger and there's a donut in front of you, and that's the only thing that you have immediate access to, eat the damn donut. Give your body something to focus on while you get something better in the works. Do not torture yourself. If you do have medical restrictions, please adhere to those guidelines for your safety, but you get the point. It's contradicting to want to practice self-love and torture yourself. On the topic of self-love, we'll move on to grooming. You might think that I don't need to talk to grown adults about hygiene, but here we are. Take care of yourself so that you feel good. Shower, brush your teeth, exfoliate, pamper, do your skincare, do your makeup, whatever that looks like for you. Even if it's just brushing your teeth and slapping some deodorant on one day, do that. You don't have to shower every day, you don't have to wash your hair every day, but be aware of what you are doing to yourself. For example, sitting in sweaty clothes after the gym, or that 3-day bender forgetting what a shower is. It's okay, but it's time. For you workaholics, I've got your favorite right here, work. But I've got this one split into 2 categories, that's 4. two categories. Life is work. Work makes our life work, so it needs to be done, but it doesn't have to be the worst. The first part is income. What you do in order to keep the lights on and bread on the table. Ideally, income eventually pays for things beyond your wildest dreams, but that's a topic in its own. Second part is home. Anything you need to do on a daily or weekly basis that keeps your home operational and bearable. You want to be able to spend peaceful time in your space. You can make your own routine for this based on your schedule. This includes but is not limited to kitchen, living spaces, bathrooms, outdoor. You can make sure that each of these are taken care of in the means of washing and wiping down, putting things away and organizing them, and restocking if need be. Errands can also be included here. Set a specific day or time to get these things done. You can pair this with music, podcasts, shows, affirmation rants, brain trainings. Reward yourself with something during or after. Just get it knocked out. And if it didn't get done today, it wasn't that important. The world didn't end. Last, but absolutely not least, fun. This can be whatever you want as long as you are experiencing genuine joy and excitement. Something where you can go and play. This can include physical activity, mental activity. Any of the categories mentioned before can be fun. This can be productive, but it is not the goal. If anything, the productivity would be making you feel good and getting into the flow. It is so important to give yourself something during the day that isn't serving anything other than your enjoyment. If you're at a point where joy feels hard to experience right now, keep trying things. Eventually, it will spark and grow. Know that those good feeling chemicals are burnt out, but they can come back and you deserve so much grace. And a bonus, number 8 is sleep. This is huge. You have got to give yourself rest. I've heard a few things that help for a good night's sleep. Giving yourself a few hours between eating and falling asleep, showering, washing off all the gunk of the day, any attitudes anyone threw at you, any situations that you had to go through and learn from, you can go ahead and wash that all down the drain. Thank them for their lessons and start fresh for the new day. And saying affirmations, prayers, or chants. Whether you function better with structure or you fly by the seat of your pants, I hope this gave you some sort of direction, whether you're feeling stagnant, looking to tweak some things in your routine, or maybe this just helped you feel accomplished in what you already are doing. This is not by any means something to rigidly check yourself by, just a reminder that you have needs that are deserving of being met. Don't just say, okay, I ate something, okay, I went on a walk. Appreciate that moment. Appreciate what you did. Remind yourself of why you're doing this, and congratulate yourself on every single win. When you miss something, that's just part of the process. This is helping you refine what does and does not work for you. I hope you found moments to give yourself love today. I'll see you in the next one. If this video helped you, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, I would love to hear from you all. Go ahead and leave a comment if you have any questions or you'd just like to share what you got from this.